this is another technical question from expansion in a solid. Please pay attention as I solve it, okay? Thank you so much. A bimetallic strip of iron, and brass is 20 millimeter long at temperature of 50 degrees Celsius. If the strip is uniformly heated to 750 degrees Celsius, find the difference in length between the iron and the brass. I use this to represent the linear expansivity, okay? The linear expansivity of iron is equals to 0.000012 per Kelvin. And the linear expansivity of brass is 0.000019 per Kelvin, okay? So now let's solve it, okay? Remember our formula from the previous question. We will solve it one after the other. We will solve the one for brass and the one for iron. Then we now know the difference in length, okay? Now, our formula is still the same thing. Alpha is equals to L2 minus L1 all over L1, change in temperature. Now, this alpha is representing our linear expansivity. Then L2 is the final length of which they have increased when heated, and this is the original length L1, and this is still the original length, and this one is the change in temperature, that is 750 minus 50 degrees Celsius, okay? Now let us solve for the one of iron first. Let us solve for the length of iron, the increase in length of iron first. Let us solve the increase in length of iron, okay? Now, for the iron, the alpha. Now we need L2, that is the increase in length, okay? We need L2 minus L1, okay? Now, which is making it subject of formula L2 minus L1. L2 minus L1 is equals to alpha times L1 times change in temperature, okay? You know, two of them are together, okay? Two of them are together. That is the bimetallic strip. I've explained that in my introduction. Please watch it, right? Now, the original length for the strip is 20, okay? The L2 now, making L2 subject of formula, which is the one we are looking for, okay? We now have equals to alpha L1 change in temperature plus, when this one crosses here, to be plus 1, okay? Plus L1. Now we are looking for this. L2 equals to alpha, which is 0.00012 for the iron, times L1, which is 20, times change in temperature, which is 750 minus 50. 750 minus 50 plus L1, which is 20 again, plus L1. Because this formula here is as a result of making this one subject of formula that resulted this, right? So don't be confused. Now we start multiplying 0.00012 times 20. 750 minus 50 is 700 plus 20. Now when we multiply now, this times this times this is 0.168 plus 20, which when you add them, it will give us 20.168. millimeter. Okay. For the iron now, the increase in length, which is L2 minus L1, the increase in length of the iron, which is L2 minus L1, will give us 20, will give us 20.168 minus L1, 20, which is equals to 0.168 millimeter. That is the increased length of iron. The increased length of iron. Now let us check the increased length of brass. Okay, remember this. The increased length of iron is this. Now let us calculate for the increased length of brass. Now the increased length of iron, which is L2 minus L1, is 0.168 millimeter. Let us keep it here. It's still the same formula. Now let's calculate for brass now. Remember that it's still the same formula. Now for the brass now, it's still the same formula. The L2 for the brass is, the linear expansivity of the brass is this one, is 0.00019 times the original length, which is 20, times change in length, which is 75 minus 50 plus 20. Okay, now when you continue, you have 0.00019 times 20 times 750 minus 50 is 700 plus 20. Okay, now let us use our calculator. So when you multiply this times this times this, it will now give us 0.266 plus 20, which will give us 20.266 millimeter. So L2 of brass gives us the, then the increased length, which is L2 minus L1, is equals to 20.266 minus 20, which is 0.266 millimeter. Now the difference now, because the question say that find the difference in length between the iron and the brass. So now the difference in length now will be iron is 0.168. Then brass is 0.268, which means brass increased more than iron. From this calculation, brass increased more than iron. Okay, now the difference is now the increased length of brass, increased length of brass minus increased length of iron. Okay, which will now give us the increased length of brass, which is 0.266, minus the increased length of iron, which is 0.168. The answer will become 0.098 millimeter. That is the difference. The difference in the length, the difference in length between brass and iron is 0.098 millimeter. Please, thank you for watching. Okay, remember to subscribe on my YouTube channel and follow me on my Facebook page. Okay, thank you so much for watching.